Check. It's working. Oh, god damn, it's working. All right, hold on. It fucked everything up in here. Oh, we're back. All right. When I switched that, it said, nope, OBS, you ain't using nothing. And it took it. And there's a shark. It said, nope, go fuck itself. I'll come back. Chillax. Whoops. Yeah, I am. See? Right here. I was right here. You were standing. I was there. Okay, I think we're good. Everything's working. I ain't got no party yet. My head's too big. I have a gigantic fucking like a Rottweiler head, like a gigantic head. Well, it would look like a little fucking like birthday yarmulke or something.
Who are you? An angel.
What's your name?
Satan.
Yeah, well, whenever I switched, it pulled the microphone and everything. It pulled the focus right, which is what I use my audio interface. It pulled that over, I guess, yeah, out of OBS or whatever. Oh, I do. Yeah, I got a noggin on me. Wait, I know I do. I got hit in the head. I got hit full force with a 5-iron golf club right here. Just had to stitch it up. My skull. I mean, I do have a huge brain. Yeah, I got it because my head's humongous. It's not rattling around in there. It's probably somewhat of a thick skull too, though. You know, so not all thick skull. I got fucking whacked full force, right? You know, and I'm fine. Crooked eyebrow a little bit, but yeah, I got a noggin. Like if I know there's been times where I've streamed before with other people, and I've noticed like me and Susie would be sitting here, she streamed with me a couple times, you know. My head looks humongous compared to hers. We were recording, and I think it was Sons of Adam. Maybe Lawrence LaRusso was recording, and DC, our producer up there. I remember and I was like, damn, my head is humongous compared to yours. Ridiculous. Equinox. Really? Nah, no, me and my cousin, it's right after I moved here, we found like a golf club in a ditch. We found all kinds of shit in ditches. I think we found golf balls too. And he swung. I mean, I was hitting balls down the dirt road too. And he swung in. I was standing too close behind him, and he just fucking whacked me right in the head full force. 11 stitches right here to my eyeball, all the way up my eyebrow. Looked like Frankenstein for a little bit, but yeah, pretty. I mean, it's a little crooked, but for the most part, it's alright. Oh. Yeah, let me see. So, Earl dropped by some pins. I want to get a button maker. I always wanted one back in the day when we were tour all the time and shit. He says he's got to get. I'll do it. He's got to get this one. I got to make it smaller with a circle around it. It wouldn't fit all the way. Hold on. I'll do that though. Yeah. The logo. I gotta like readjust it though. Oh, I just did it. The black one's probably easier to see. Woo! Little buttons. Yeah, nothing to grab onto. If I open them. Little spaceship. I mean, the writing's tall and small, but it says I got a motherfucking spaceship. I think a button machine's only like $200. I used to want one because while you're touring and shit, you could sit there and just make other bands' buttons and something for $1 a piece. You gotta eat, you know? Just little Deluxe Nation ones. So that was pretty cool. He dropped these off. How's Susie? She's alright. She's alright. You hit him? You hit him with the club too? What size? I mean, is it size? Hey, what's up? I got you. Yeah, buttons from my TikTok. What size golf club you get hit with? Hit by a car. Ed in New York City, my singer. He was crossing the street. The most embarrassing part about it is he was going to see a movie, and the movie was the embarrassing part. He's going to see Blank Check. So he's crossing the street in New York City to go see Blank Check. Gets hit by a taxi. He's got a metal screw in his ankle. Fucking Blank Check. A 1-1. Oh, it was a ball. Okay, yeah. Now my cousin swung, and keep in mind, I was like a short, fat kid, kind of short. And compared to my cousin, I was like I was 11, short. I thought I was fat. You know, you look at pictures of yourself back in like high school and school, or like middle school, and you're like, damn. You know, I was that skinny. Why did I think I was so fucking fat? But and my cousin was tall and like skinny. And strong, and played sports and shit like that. And he's fucking swung, missed the ball, crack right in my forehead. Success what? What was success in? I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Did he go see the movie? No, he got hit by a taxi. I think he got money. I don't know when he got it. It wasn't that much. I don't know. Blank check. Latency? Oh, I don't know. I had to give up for now. I don't know, Ron. My voice sounds terrible too, so I wouldn't know. It's easy with that because fucking he's got a great voice. I don't know how to make it sound better though. Also, I know it's reverb. But good luck though. Good luck. Are you talking about editing software? All right, if like to edit the video or to help the sound of the video, because I can't help you there. But as for editing, I mean, what I do, my phone, it's free. Like iMovie or what's the other one called? I've been trying to use it more. Sound editing. Okay, no, I don't know. I wish I did know about that more. I don't. I actually don't. Yeah. Like I have Ableton, I don't know how to work the shit. It's ridiculous. It's hard for me to fucking. Yeah, sound it's hard for me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've played live music since I was 15. I just turned 41, so that's a long time. And I've never worn earplugs or anything. I can't believe I can hear, so. Yeah, I never got good at sound. I'm more of a visual person. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm alright with live sound, I feel like, but as far as like any kind of program or anything, I just fucking like, you know, I know it sounds good live, but yeah. We had a friend pull a gun on us. He didn't point it at me, but I was there. It was like 2 in the morning at a bar. It was closed. He was fighting my other friend. Grabbed the gun, shot it in the air, pointed it at my friend Seth. It was like an SUV right there. I was like, whoop, behind this SUV. I was like, I ain't fucking with that, man. He's dead now. He OD'd in a parking lot. Nobody had killed him or anything. Yeah, maybe if I practice more. My son had me download a program called Blender because he's on the Roblox now. And you can create like 3D stuff in there. And it's kind of like Photoshop, but 3D, which I've done 3D in Photoshop, but this whole thing's 3D. And I only fucked with it a little bit, so I can kind of get the gist of it. But man, it's fucking confusing. It's so confusing. But I mean, if he can learn that shit, he can learn how to use it and stuff. Shit, he can be like programming fucking video games and shit like that. Reaper. Yeah, I got back. I came back. Came back. Man, so I got a couple videos in the works. Yeah, there are a lot of DAWs out there. I'm sure there are free ones, and I'm sure just like with any picture editing or video editing programs like I would use, once you learn one, you can kind of work your way around other ones because they're all pretty similar. You know, they're different, but for the most part, the basics are similar. Blender, yeah, I mean, I played with it a little bit. It seemed pretty cool, but I'm like, man, this is a lot to do here. But yeah, because I got him a computer. He's been on it all the time. I got an old computer from work, and I brought it to a friend, and he like cleaned it out, like wiped it clean, and put all the new shit in it. Put an extra hard drive in it and shit for him to play video games on. So he's out there all the time now on his computer. He had me playing. I was playing Roblox in here with him. I'm trying to get a microphone hooked up for him though. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, maybe eventually we'll set him up here with me because he wants to start like a gaming channel. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. The way the Wi-Fi's, I mean, you can't get Wi-Fi on that. The way the internet's set up. Like, I'm running on an adapter that runs to the electricity in order to have internet out here. He actually wants it in his room, but I don't know, he'd probably take it out here. If I cleaned up and like, we need some fans in here. It's fucking hot. Booster? No, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet. Let's maybe we can watch it. Is it it's gonna be a music video? I always support media better. Shit, he kept me saying a lot from 2020. Like in 2020, I'd be all depressed and shit, and I just watch one of his videos, you know, and it's points out the ridiculousness of everything. Oh, pause. I mean, if you guys want to watch it, We will. Yeah, well, I tried recording us playing Roblox together because he has a little channel, you know. That mostly we build Legos on it and stuff like that, but yeah, he wants to do video games and shit. So I tried recording. It's just too choppy. I don't know. Maybe I just don't have like a good enough graphics card or something. I don't know. Trying. What's that? Is that the new? Is that Media Bear? Because I have it ready over here. I'm gonna play it if you guys want me to. Where the fuck's the music coming from? What? I'm trying to think of what it is, like, without hearing it yet. Like, what is a spoof of? Oh, you said Alice in Chains. I got it. Okay. I got you. Let's do it. Oh, Media Bear. Keep me sane. The booster. Great people everywhere. Oh, god damn it. Fucking serious.
Tracing looks like in the New World Order.
Fucking A plus, like always. It fucking home run every goddamn time. Yeah, they do great. They do great. Like I said, they had me saying a lot last year. So we're gonna meet up eventually. Eventually, he said that his family. I mean, before like all this bullshit with like you know, the bullshit going on, they came to Myrtle Beach a lot. But like I said, there's a chance we might be going to Georgia sometime next year to go somewhere, some town. I don't know where the fuck we're going. I don't remember. Looks like Holland or something. Holland, Georgia. Dutch ovens and everything. So we're going to Dutch oven land. Gonna get some practicing done. So if so, yeah, we'll definitely meet up. I want to get this video done. It's a lot of work to it. The one about Magic Johnson and Freddie Mercury. Because I started researching it all, and I started putting it together already. And it's like, damn. Thinking about it, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Ashwagandha. They do like stressing us, and that's one reason they do. I mean, it's one of many reasons why they do this, because, you know, to wear us down, stress us out, health, everything. Because I have that one clip of Dr. Lanka, Stephen Lanka, and he said something about probably. I don't know if he does it. Yeah, he does. He does have a cameo. Doesn't he always? Steven, and this is like the early 90s, I think. Or no, it was like 99, 2000, or late 90s, early 2000s. And it's like, it was known already by, thank you. It was known already by Anthony Fauci, by the way, about stress hormones. I can find it real quick if you want me to find it. Stress hormones, making proteins float around the body. Anthony Fauci, by the way. Whoa, about stress. I know exactly where it is. I keep talking about titty pockets. Titty pockets. Yes, I was born on 9/11. play real quick. Let's go to that part. Stress, because that's why, you know, it stood out to me. Okay, so in Science 101, so we're gonna learn. It's like a class, Science 101. If you realize, like, sometimes some of the fucking, like, just the little teeny things I do, I individually wrote all these things with chalk. How, why, who, benefits, you know, scientists' names. Or no, over here though, yeah. Harry Mull, shit like that. Like, I did all that shit individually on my phone. Tiny, teeny, tiny. Crazy. I'm crazy. I'm insane. Alright, there we go. Alright, hold on. Oh, we'll start. Let's hear this again anyway, since we're doing research in this right now. So we'll start right here.
How cruel. They went too far, you know, declaring an absolute death sentence in AIDS. From the first 5 cases, only 2 died, the 3 survived. So that's very clear that they built up a system of belief, because they were misusing the gay scene of New York City from 78 till 80 in order to isolate the hepatitis B vaccine out of them. So they perfectly knew already what kind of proteins and what kind of antiproteins, the antibodies, they have inside their blood and inside their body. So it was very easy for the ones who set up antibody tests to produce similar proteins like the body would produce under persistent stress. And that has been done.
So they set up a test that would be in their favor. How'd they do this?
The probable cause of AIDS has been found, a variant of a known human cancer virus. Second, not only has the agent been identified, but a new process has been developed to mass produce this virus. Thirdly, with discovery of both the virus and this new process, we now have a blood test for AIDS. With the blood test, we can identify AIDS victims with essentially 100% certainty.
You know, it was a political proclamation of scientific truth. Robert Gallows successfully lobbied Margaret Heckler, who was then the Secretary of Health and Human Services, to proclaim his view of what caused AIDS to be absolute scientific truth. And she went on with him in tow and announced that. The conference was held before any of Robert Gallows' papers were published. Therefore, before any other scientist had a chance to review them and look at the evidence and see if he got it right or wrong. And it was also done right when Gallo had patented the HIV antibody test. So they made sure that his patent rights were protected first. Then they did the press conference. And then, before Gallo's papers appeared in print, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services decided from now on we are only going to fund AIDS research that assumes that Robert Gallo's virus is the cause. We are not going to fund research into any other possibilities. Therefore, the scientists who might have wanted to critique Gallo's papers would not be able to do so, at least not with anything supported by the federal government, which is virtually all science in this country today.
When Bob Gallo proved that it was the etiologic agent in 1984, we had a diagnostic test approved by the FDA in 1985. So the test was developed, it was gone through the appropriate validation and approved by the FDA. That was really quick, from literally less than a year from the time that it was shown to be the virus that causes this disease.
After 87, cancer of the lymph system, which is directly caused by AZT, and that has been studied in the 60s, and that has been the reason why AZT has been forbidden since then in animals, because it killed all of them and caused cancer of the lymphatic system before. It has been known already in the mid-70s by Anthony Fauci, by the way. They knew when stress hormones are released, the immune functions are immediately suppressed, because when we are under stress and we have to run away because the lion is behind us. We need no immune functions and waste energy for the replication of immune cells.
Right.
But the dangerous thing is when we have persistent stress, heavy stress, not like outside the streets, but heavy stress, right? Be it nutritional, be it toxic, be it traumatic, psychological or infectious stress. If this stress is persistent, your body produces a lot of stress hormones, adrenaline, noradrenaline, and they would activate, they stimulate growth. But this is very dangerous, when this persists. So the body wisely makes a reaction against these activation processes, and that's cortisol. And cortisol suppresses every replication of proteins, and therefore as well the replication of cells. So if you are in a state of persistent stress, you are at the same time in a state of persistent hypercortisolism, a huge amount of cortisolism, and then you become thinner and thinner, and your regeneration won't work, and you become more and more positive, means more and more antibodies. But the most important immune functions are not to take care about foreign or not foreign invaders. This is to recycle your own body. 1% of your body mass, and this is an incredible high number, 10 high to the 12 cells have to be recycled every day. And if this is not possible anymore, then you are in a very bad condition, because your body's own proteins are going to endanger your own life, because they are poisonous if they are freely floating around inside your body, and fungal infections may grow on them.
Proteins floating around your body is dangerous? Where have I heard that before? Oh, the inventor of mRNA vaccines, Dr. Robert Malone. Am I screaming?
What these vaccines do
there.
is they encode spike protein alone, so that the immune system will learn to recognize spike protein and will catch it quickly when one is confronted with COVID.
It's screaming.
But the spike protein itself, we now know, is very dangerous. It's cytotoxic. Is that a fair description?
More than fair, and I alerted the FDA about this risk months and months and months ago. And we had a discussion about it.
And to be fair, the FDA did not think that the S1...
I'm just going to play a little bit more because I want you to see what the reason Fauci says that HIV causes AIDS. All right, because it's ridiculous.
A subunit and the spike protein was toxic. And so they knew, the FDA knew about the biodistribution. And one of the scary things is that the biodistribution peaks in your ovaries. And
so just to nail the point home, they did know.
They did know.
I did send them the manuscripts. So, and their determination was
it's a harmless spike protein.
That they didn't think that was sufficient documentation of the risk that spike was biologically active.
Right. Okay, they did not believe the spike was biologically active. So that was the big mistake.
We now know the spike protein is very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Why does it seem like the FDA doesn't care?
I think if you as a parent brought your child to a doctor for a DTP shot, and the doctor said to you initially, well, I have to tell you that some children who get this vaccine get brain damaged, there's no question what your reaction would be. As a responsible parent, you would say, I wish not to take this vaccine. But we do things together as a community to protect each other.
I was employed at the Bureau of Biologics for several years, and it is my opinion that they very much do not wish to know adverse reactions.
Why?
Well, this will complicate their life considerably.
Gallo lost the rights to the test. This was published in Newsweek in '94, and the American government let him fall like a hot potato, and already the industry built up a new man. This was David Ho here from New York, and he came up with a completely new model of the virus, saying now we have not a slow virus, but we have a virus à grande vitesse, at high speed. And he was using Kermali's PCR technique, which is a multiplication technique, not a quantification technique, by the way, and multiply molecules into its millions and equal those molecules with the virus, right? Absolutely ridiculous. Even more, as those sequences he's going to multiply and equal them with the virus, that's the viral load, are present in everybody. It's just a way to save face for the whole AIDS industry, because more and more people were aware that this could not be, you know, because inside the AIDS scene there are a lot of critical medical doctors, but they saw such a lot of contradiction, and it was discussed on conferences. So there was high noon for a new medal and a new test where the pharmaceutical companies could make a great business out of it, you know.
In light of all this scientific
Right here.
uncertainty, I asked Dr. Fauci for evidence linking HIV to immune deficiency disease.
When you put the combined findings of the initial characterization as a distinct retrovirus isolated by Montagnier and his group, together with Gallo linking the virus to being the cause of AIDS, and they put those things together, and that's how we have a confirmation of the causative agent of AIDS, namely HIV.
And that's how science works. Why? Because he said so. What? When you take the one dude isolated this one thing, and then you put that together with the findings that this other dude said that it goes here. Ta-da! Science. On. Will this work? I want to show you something I'm working on. I just did it this way. Maybe not all.
All on AZT. The deaths of Freddie Mercury, Rudolph Nureyev, and Arthur Ashe. Even celebrities fall for their theory that
I'm working on this, okay? Saying. I've gotten further than this too, though.
retroviral substances, like AZT, are the only hope in the battle against AIDS. Take, for example, Freddie Mercury, former frontman of British rock band Queen, who was bisexual and had himself tested during the general AIDS panic at the end of 1980s. The result? Positive. Mercury was terrified and took his doctor's advice to begin taking AZT. Mercury belonged to the first generation of patients who received the full AZT load, 1,500 milligrams a day. At the end, he looked like a bone rack, and he died in London on the 24th of November, 1991, at the age of 45. Magic Johnson. There is no magic in AZT, and no AZT in magic. What American tennis legend Ashe didn't have the heart to do, resist the pressure of prevailing AIDS medicine and decide against taking AZT, apparently saved the life of basketball megastar Earvin Magic Johnson. At the end of 1991, Magic shocked the world with the news he had tested HIV positive. It can happen to anybody, even Magic Johnson, said Time magazine on the 18th of November, 1991. A few days later, Time wrote that the basketball player had put the risk of heterosexual transmission squarely in centre court. But what was the basis of this assumption? Nothing at all, for the American magazine, just like the rest of the media world, simply referred to Johnson's mere conjecture that he had picked up the AIDS virus heterosexually, that is to say, through sex with a woman. Evidence to support the statement is not available. Magic Johnson had tested positive, but at the same time he was the picture of health until AIDS ruler Anthony Fauci and his personal doctor, the New York AIDS researcher David Ho, insistently advised him to take AZT. Johnson followed their advice, but Magic's health rapidly deteriorated, so much in fact that he felt like vomiting almost every day, according to a 1991 National Enquirer story. Magic reeling as worst nightmare comes true. He's getting sicker. But virus mania was by then so dominant that nobody thought that the extremely toxic medications could have caused Magic's serious health problems. There was not a lot of time to think about it anyway, as Johnson's symptoms suddenly disappeared after a short time. In the summer of 1992, after the media announced his retirement from basketball in late 1991, he even led the US basketball team to the gold medal at the Olympic Games in Barcelona. This was a grandiose achievement, and had he still been under the influence of AZT, there was no way he could have accomplished such a thing. One assumes then that Magic only took AZT for a very short time. When he discontinued the medication, with the deadly side effects, his complaints likewise disappeared. Indeed, years later, in 1995, he admitted in a personal conversation in Florida that he had only taken AZT for a very short time. The medications were connected with far too severe side effects, and so came the saying, "There is no magic in AZT, and no AZT in magic." But AIDS drug
yeah, that's good for now. Yeah, it was a chemotherapy that discontinued because it was too toxic. So God, hold on. I found this footage. Fuck, where did I find it? Fauci. I don't remember the fucking date. It was short. Fucking asshole. It was short. Damn it. I don't know where it is. But yeah, he's saying AZT is safe and effective, blah, 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 all that shit. It was, I want to say it was Good Morning America. Oh, this motherfucker. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they pretty much gave it to the gay, and then more, but mostly the gays. Yes. It was it's a chemotherapy. It's a DNA chain terminator. So they committed genocide. So I don't really feel too comfortable with what they're doing now. It's kind of hard for me to feel comfortable. All right, hold on. I got it uploading to my phone. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, they already committed genocide and kind of got away with it, so. God, Mrs. Doubtfire. It looks like Mrs. Doubtfire. Mr. Dickfire. All right, that's it? Yes.
Well, the reason that only one drug has been made available, AZT, because it's the only drug that thus far has been shown in scientifically controlled trials to be safe and effective. It isn't the question of there are a lot of drugs around and only one is being released. That's the only one that has been shown to be effective.
Can't hear the question.
Well, first of all, it's certainly understandable when you're dealing with a frustrating and very difficult situation such as AIDS, particularly if you're someone who has the disease or is...
Okay, hold on, I got the date. This is from February 19th, 1988, Good Morning America. So 1988, AZT safe and effective.
Afraid of getting the disease, that things are moving too slow. In fact, we always want things to go more quickly. If you look at the clinical trials that are going on now, there are a number of drugs that are in clinical trial. Hopefully, they will be expeditiously shown to either be safe and effective or will be discarded because they're proven not to be safe and effective. But things are moving along. It's understandable how there's always the perception that things are going slow, and I think that just reflects the very difficult nature of the disease and the emotional charged nature of it. Oh, absolutely, you can. You can always make things quicker, and that's what we're trying to do, is constantly reevaluating, getting outside consultants, reevaluating.
Shiny nose, you got cocaine on your nose?
That can possibly be changed. We never are complacent to say, yes, this is the best it can be. You can always do things better, and that's what we're trying to do. Well, there are a number of drugs that are in trial now. It's difficult to say that one is more promising than the other, and that's the reason for the trial, to determine if they're promising. Alpha interferon is one. Dideoxycytidine is another. Foscarnet, AL721, all of these are in trial, either alone or in combination with AZT. There are several of them now. Well, it's a double-edged sword. First of all, the virus can and is being spread heterosexually. That's on the one hand. On the other hand, it certainly is not spreading in that explosive way that we saw it was spreading through the homosexual population.
All right, yeah, we won't play it all, but yeah. So that's one that I'm working on. All that jazz together and more. There's more. There's more. I don't know how long it's gonna take or anything. I'm just gonna work on it. What happens? I also started, what did I start? Blind Items Revisited, number 3. Number 3. I mean, I started it, at least. Give me some. We'll do that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Juan. Oh, wait. DJ silent, right? Or would that be just on? Or Han. Would it be Han? I don't know. I don't know if it would. I have a J in my name. It's not silent, though. And technically it's not anymore. It's the 12th now. It's Tiger's birthday. Happy birthday, Death by Tiger. I miss you. I haven't seen her on nearly 2 years. Birthday fish. Is that a guy dancing down there? Or is that a chick? Is that a mermaid? Or a merman? He did disappear, huh? Fulfilled his role. The other roles to fulfill now. Like making shit meat and shit water. People meat. Well, I mean, of course, I don't know, but thank you. From my understanding, just like from what, you know, the opposite side was saying all through this time, that HIV doesn't, well, thank you, Adolf. HIV doesn't do anything. It's just like a harmless retrovirus. That's what they said. It's usually passed down from mother to child, you know? So, that's what they said. They said AIDS, well, AIDS, they just kind of made that up too. I mean, it's a box. They just put a bunch of different diseases in that are already around. Kind of like they're doing now, where they're putting like flu and any kind of like cold as COVID. They kind of did that with this. So it's like a box of all these different diseases. Now, I mean, mostly it's just from doing lots of drugs and staying up for days and shit like that. And, you know, just fucking not eating or sleeping and just doing lots of drugs and shit. I know when I would do lots of drugs, I liked it, but I usually didn't like coming down. But if you would do it for days on end, like too much, you know, and do that for years, that's really what most of it they were saying, that they said, it leads to it. So, and at first, especially, it was the polypers, because it caused Kaposi sarcoma, because they're carcinogenic. They're very, very bad for you. What the fuck? Okay, I grab some cigarettes. Yeah, it is. Yeah. That I brought. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Something if I act and back it up with love and faith without works. Instead, we're not above it. Covet it and feel your lifeblood run it over. A little excess or sober. Expect not, then you stress less. I wonder. Under a bridge or swimming in your plunder. You can be a light giving shimmer the wonder. Love, every creature that breathes and bleeds, seething underneath, never seeing its entity. If we can leave it peace and bequeath serenity, then we have done our piece to increase our energy. We're grieving in this, believing in this is gonna get us to it, even if it's hard to attain.
Night. So, and also like the CDC was pretty like going irrelevant at that time, because, you know, I guess a lot of infectious diseases went away with hygiene, like when we started getting running water and stuff like that. Instead of washing your ass and shit, you know. But you know, if they, well, it was 9/11's my birthday. Yeah, thank you. Like, so if they could blame this on a virus, oh, thank you. I didn't even see that fucking Adolf. Thanks, dude. It's awesome. I missed it. Yeah, NIH, CDC, all this shit, you know, and it, like, yeah. And well, and they come from a line of virus hunters, because they were trying to find viruses that cause cancer, and they were trying to pin cancer on viruses. And when they couldn't, I mean, I don't know if they do with like HP. I don't really know how that works or anything, but like back then, like leukemia, shit like that. So they were coming from that mindset anyway. If they could blame it on a virus, they could exploit that and be rich and famous, and they are. So. Well, I mean, Dr. Dick Day in 1969 was saying they already had cures locked up and hidden. But it was he would say it was a good thing for people to die of cancer because of a population. They gotta die somehow. That's new, Kevin. Look at that later. Ooh. Yeah, so basically, and then, you know, AIDS covered a lot of ground for him. Because instead of equating sex with life, they equated sex with death, and it scared the shit out of people. Which made them start using condoms, and using condoms, you're gonna have less kids. Or the possibility, it makes it hard, you know, more possible that you won't. So equate sex with death, and stop reproduction as much as possible. That covers that too. Plus, you know, they were able to kill people, large sums of people, under the guise of a disease. You know. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was a pretty good video. I need to watch that again. So, I mean, at first, like I said, a lot of it was poppers because they were causing like the Kaposi sarcoma and shit. And these guys were all fucking for days, like doing meth, heroin, all kinds of shit, you know. So I know, yeah. Like if I like didn't sleep and I'm just doing a lot of fucking speed and shit for days, it kind of feels sick. Like you feel like snotty, or you're doing a lot of coke, you can't breathe through your nose. I don't know. Your immune system goes down, and they do it for years. They did it for years, you know. So at first, a lot of it was the Kaposi sarcomas and stuff. But if they blamed it on a virus. A couple years later, blamed it on the virus, exploited that, and then under the guise of helping people, they killed them with chemotherapies. Just like destroyed their bodies like quickly too. And then, in order to make it look like they progressed, they started lowering the toxicity over the years, you know. Oh look, they're living longer now. We're doing good. But no, you were just poisoning them, like right away at first, and then you started poisoning them less over time. There's all kinds of documented people that supposedly have HIV, just like Magic Johnson, that say they just didn't take any medication, they just started taking care of themselves. 30 years later, they're fine. There's one I watched a preview for. They couldn't get this movie to screen though. All these people that were saying, you know, I was HIV positive for 30 years, I'm fine. Well, they're always trying to kill us because overpopulation is their biggest thing, right? So anytime they say health or for the planet, it pretty much entails getting rid of large sums of us. So. Yes, say word though. It's crazy. It's huge, and if that truth could come out, and I guess it's been there for a while, but like not, you know, because of what's going on now, more people are looking into them. Yeah, that video, I know that was fucked up, man. That whole thing was fucked up. It's proof though. And she was one out of 12 kids that were taking it. The one out of 12 that lived, because the other ones kept taking it. There's so much evidence too. That's the other thing. Germanson, I don't know who it was. Which doctor? I don't know. I didn't see it. I mean that. I just found out about all this shit just over the last like year and a half, right? But we're a little more mentally prepared because we realize the world's fucked up and everything's a bunch of lies. So, but yeah, I know. So I think I don't remember what I said. Sheepskin, lambskin, burnt grits. Yeah, put that on. Oh, if this came out to a degree where, especially where it's understandable with this proof, that's why like as I'm making these kind of videos, like I'm leaving the proof there. But I think if I don't know if I could pull this Magic Johnson one off, compare it to Freddie Mercury, I think it would maybe make an impact. I even added video of Freddie Mercury like right before he died. Looked like a goddamn skeleton. So, and that wasn't HIV. That was ACT. First, I heard of Lambskin condoms. Not that I ever used one. I heard of it in, what was that movie? Booty Call, right? The one chick was like allergic to regular condoms. So get lambskin. Then they have to go get dental dam. And then the two Indian dudes in the store were like, you gotta lick it before you sick. Remember that? You ever seen that? Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you could definitely say, and you wouldn't be too wrong to say that Fauci killed Freddy, yeah. I mean, maybe not directly, but directly because of the shit that he was spewing, yeah. Burnt lamb chops make you hungry, huh? Hungry out there? Man, I just feel like a fucking tomahawk or something. Lamb chop, I think. It's got a bone in it. So did you. Boom. Got a bone to pick with you. Whoa, I got smoke in my eye. That's what I get. We cook it after. Made some fucking like pork with some lamb rinds. I vaguely remember it. Yeah. I vaguely remember it. Why is no one? He probably went higher up the ladder for doing this, right? For pulling this off, because it's all Rockefeller medicine, right? So by pulling this off, that was a big scam, man. He probably got moved pretty high up from that. Yeah, pretty much. Well, he was trained for it, right? Ooh. Man, Arnold's a shitty fucking actor. He did like his voice sounded like his accent. Ridiculous. Learn to talk. Shut the fuck up, you know? Oh, the new buck. Like, who the fuck talks like that? Only an asshole would talk like that. I can't say your name because I'm afraid that I might accidentally say the N-word because it's too close to it. Your last name's like the N-word. You know? I can't even say it. Arnold Schwartz N-word. You know? What was that in? Was that in, what was that? Total Recall? That one? Where his eyes are popping out? Fucking meathead, man. You know what they should have done? They should have just fucking like made him fucking whatever he said, just take all the fucking audio out and make it like a normal human being talk, you know? That's Arnold Schwartz, the N-word. May the Schwartz be with you. Just take all, like, I don't want to hear this guy at all, man. It's ridiculous. I get Andre the Giant because he's a goddamn giant, so I get that he's gonna talk kind of weird, and I can't, I can still understand it. Anybody want a peanut or whatever, you know? thought Debo would steal the bike. It's a meathead too. Fucking last action hero and all that shit. You got to see Andre. I only got to see Bam Bam Bigelow, and I touched him. I know we've went over this before. Never saw Andre. I feel like he was a gentle giant. Just because he was in The Princess Bride, he was a gentle giant. Big chops, you know. Schwab. Yep. There's a lot of fucking weird letters in your name. I don't get it, man. It's not a tumor. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. You touched the Ultimate Warrior. I would have traded. I would have touched the Ultimate Warrior. I wish I touched him and you touched Bam Bam. Bam Bam Bigelow. No. I don't even think I heard of him before he died. Because I just heard that he died and like I was like, who's this guy? Oh really? Yeah. Pure raw cocaine. Ooh. You asked him a question, did he answer it? That's a big bitch, if so, man. That's a huge bitch. Fucking giant. Really? So yeah, I went to WWF in Boston. That's where I saw Bam Bam. I don't remember who else was there. Dude, no shit, man. Yeah, I remember we went there once. Some WWF. Yeah, I just didn't know who he was. I don't even remember what he was on, but I read it and I heard of it or whatever. Really, you bought a motorcycle from him? That's pretty awesome. Ah, the old days. We used to ride dirt bikes around everywhere. I don't know who is the fucking guy from Happy Gilmore. That's a giant too. That's a giant too. And then the other giant dude from Bubble Boy. Giant. Hagrid's a giant. On YouTube, it's the New Stone Philosopher. The New Stone Philosopher. Giant Goonies. I don't remember a giant in Goonies. I remember Hey You Guys guy. I don't think he's a giant. I think he's just like fucked up in the head. Like his face is fucked up or something. Maybe he's kind of big. I don't know. I lit this back up. Sloth, yeah. Rocky Road. That dude. Hey, you guys. But that's how they say it, yeah. I remember the days when movies like that came out. That was a different world. He did hold up the cave. Maybe he's a little bigger. I just don't. I don't picture him as big as the other people. Yeah, Sloth love John. You relate to Sloth? Dad, like, well, you know, we were even when I was younger. I mean, I didn't meet Ed till I was 15, but from then on, because Sean Astin's his like third cousin. Who cares? He's never met him or anything, but Ed's mom is what's Sean Astin's mom? Is it Patty Duke or yeah? I think it's Patty Duke, isn't it? That's Ed's mom's, my singer. It's his mom's first cousin, Patty Duke, and that's so that's her son. So whatever that is, it's like his third cousin or whatever. Never met him though.
There must be something she can do.
Gomez is his stepfather. Yeah. Yep. So our whole life, you know, since I was 15, I've heard about it all the time. I mean, he did get invited to some wedding or something, him and his cousin, but his mom threw the fucking invitations away. I don't know if it was Sean Astin. Maybe it was, I don't know who it was, but. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that, and I think I heard it before. I think it's mentioned in I just forgot. I think it's mentioned in Catch and Kill, which I've read, Ronan Farrow's book.
I don't wanna see no dog. I need attendance from my nurse around the clock. Cause there's no prescription for me.
This cousin.
The only remedy.
Baby Ruth. You know, I don't even like Baby Ruth. I would eat one right.
Night nurse. Only you alone can.
Yeah, I think Susan's bad at me. You know, she's been taking all that ivermectin. She got that big horse face. Stop using ivermectin for lube. It's gross.
All the pain is getting worse.
Has he?
I'm hurt by love.
I've been to Texas. I'm not from there though.
I don't wanna see no dog. I need a
Horse face, yep.
around the clock.
Yes.
Cause there's no prescription.
But it's sucking on everyone's DNA because that's what her sister gets.
She's the one.
Eat DNA.
Remedy.
It ain't no thing. Ta-da! Too lazy to bend over. I'll just take another one out. Which one? He's an asshole. He's a dick. He's everything. Alan Turkey Tits. Where's he at? You ain't gonna keep doing that, but thank you. Thank you. That's come in handy that time of the month. When Susan is on the rag, yeah. Not this one. Horse face. Oh! He's back. Dirty Dirsch is back. Wait, where is it? Over here. Yeah. Fuck down. That fucking Dirsch leak up here. Ah, shit. Dirty Dirsch. I don't know why I made that. I made it for like one video a long time ago. It's peekaboo. Dirty Dirsch in the house. What else is in here? What else we got in here? Oh, we got sexy legs.
Some people will use a symbolism
Sexy egg.
of the relationship of God
La
with the
egg.
universe, wherein God is, say, brilliant light,
Yep. Into the egg there. Not
only
that.
somehow veiled, hiding underneath all these forms that you see as you look around you.
Bombs.
But the truth is funnier than that. It is that you are looking right at the brilliant light now.
I don't know what's happening in this video.
That the experience you are having, which you call ordinary everyday consciousness, pretending you're not it. That experience is exactly the same thing as it. There's no difference at all.
It's got your DNA. I pissed in it. My pee's not that dark.
Silly.
That wouldn't be good if it was. What is that, drugs? Can I get some of that? What is that? It's not the vaccine. What is that, like heroin?
In other words, when you really start to see things, and you look at an old paper cup, and you go into the nature of what it is to see, what vision is, or what smell is, or what touch is, you realize that that vision of the paper cup is the brilliant light of the cosmos. Nothing could be brighter.
I don't know what this is.
10,000 suns.
About an hour ago, Governor Gavin Newsom wrapped up his announcement of a $116 million incentive.
I need to open that. I don't buy crypto. I don't know what this is. No, I don't buy crypto. What it is I have I post on Rockfin, and for posting there, you get crypto. So you have to set up a wallet through them and everything. So I get crypto from them because I want to use it. But, you know, when I'm hard up for cash or whatever, and I see that I have $300 in crypto, and I'm like, fuck, I could use that, you know. But I learned my lesson. I learned, I always check the gas price. I'm still kind of new at it, so I didn't know it would be that much, you know. Because I got like 600 out one time, and it was like $60. So I had no clue trying to get 300. It was like $125. I had no fucking clue it would be like that. So I learned how to check the gas prices first, because I didn't know how to do that, so. Oh, that's all that is? This shit is stressful. God damn. Whoops. Alright, I'll stop fucking with shit. Hold on. Yeah, they pay you in something called RAE tokens. It's RAE. I think it stands for like received access ether maybe. And what it's like, whoa, this thing's still in front of me. Yeah, it's something to do with ether. Basically, you can trade it for ether only. That's what it is. So. And usually I don't even like touch it or anything, but you know, like I said, if I'm hard up sometimes, I'm like, I know I have that, and I'm like, I eventually got it today, but the gas fees were so high, so I like what it is like, I was like, well, how can I get this real quick? I'm like, I can borrow $100 from her, buy the ether I need to exchange, because I need that for gas to exchange it. So I figured at the most it'd be like $70, right? So with $100 that I borrowed from her, it gave me $83 in ether, right? And then I go to exchange it to get my money, because I was going to pay her right back with it, right? I go to exchange it, I didn't have enough. I'm like, what? And then they went down or whatever, and it was down, and now it was down to like $36. So it went down, and I don't know, I wasn't trying to invest it, I was just trying to get my money out, you know? It was frustrating, but I finally got it now. Hey, thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. It has to be on ether. It is what it is. Well, this is the third time I've tried it, and it wasn't that bad before. I mean, it was both times before. It was about $60, so I had no clue it could be more than that. It went up to like 3,000 at one point. I was like, what? But I finally got it today, earlier. It is confusing, but in a way, it's free. If I know what the gas price is first, then I can, you know, now I've learned from this whole week, so. I didn't know before. I didn't know you could check it. I didn't know how to. It scares me. Like I go to fucking, like I go to press the button. I'm afraid I'm gonna fuck it up because I lost like $60 one time, not even that long ago, in library coins or whatever. Because I had to exchange. It's confusing. I had to exchange them somewhere else, and I don't know where I don't know where it went. I can't find it. It just scares me because I know you can. So, but I learned today or this week. I want to say I've probably done 2 videos on R. Kelly in the past, yeah. Yeah. Somebody said maybe I could send it, trade it for something on Uniswap. I don't know, I didn't get it though. I mean, I figured out how to swap it now. This is the 3rd time, but now I've learned that check the gas prices because it could be ridiculous and you might not have enough. You know, I didn't know to do that before. But besides that hassle, and besides having to have Ether to cash it out, besides that, it's free money, you know. So I may have paid in on it now, but it's still free money because all I do is by uploading there, I get that, you know. I think I cashed out a month ago and there was like $300 something in there, so it went pretty quick. It comes up pretty quick. And the month before that was the first time I cashed out. You know, it might have been a couple months. Because the first time I cashed out was like $600. Yeah. I know one of the videos I made, I think it's called R. Kelly P, the file. I made it a long time ago. Then I think I made an update one when he was arrested, maybe. I think I did. Yeah. Camel Toe Harry. Birthday. Man, me and Elvie were jamming earlier. She's doing pretty good. Well, yeah, Earl, maybe, because Earl tuned the drums up. He lowered the hi-hat for it and all that. Yeah. Yeah, if I could just take the Ray and just send it to another wallet and swap it, probably, you know, I don't think you don't get charged like as much. It's the swapping they charge a lot for. It's not really the sending or anything. Montel now. I saw that earlier. Is it by me? North Carolina? Yeah, I saw that earlier. Oh, yeah, and another thing is, and I'm lucky she did, but the girl that I go to get my smoke, she texted me last night. And she's like, I'm just letting you know, I'm going out of town Sunday through Saturday. So for a week. And it's Friday night. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll get a hold of you tomorrow. So I knew I had to have that because she's going out of town. I can get it other places, but I'm saying, like, what I paid from her, what I would get a Q from her for, I only get an 8 from other people for. She hooks me up, so, you know, gotta save money here. I don't know why she does, but I ain't trying to argue with that, you know? It's just so much cheaper from her. They half the price. Pay half price. I don't know what it's called about that smoke, so that's all I can say. Whoa. No, we worked together. She's just cool, man. She's just cool, yeah. We worked together at a restaurant years ago.
It's the truth, I step into the night. Now never made sense to me. Why some crave the limelight.
I've heard of it, yeah. I've heard of all. I haven't heard of all, but I heard of them all the same other offshoots and stuff, yeah.
Learn from the fighters' techniques. Now let the truth be sold to you. Eyes on the goal, but you're moving
Oh, thank you. Yeah, crypto just like it's confusing to me. And I think it's not. I think it's for more people that like invest. I was thinking about this today. I'm like, why? Like, I don't really get it. I don't know why people like it so much. And I think it's because I'm not one of those people that ever invest in anything. You know, if I was, I could see. All right, because you put money in there to hold it, right? I'm trying to make money. I'm just trying to fucking live. So I'm trying to get it, and it comes my way, so I try to figure it out. I don't think that's what it's for. I don't think that's what it's for. I think it's for, like, you know, making money and shit. So that's not my thing. But hey, I ain't bitching. Like, I got it. It took a while. But you're moving too quick, don't speak, just listen. No doubt gonna lay my claim. You put in work and just wait and let it all unfold. Straight from the soul, now I stick to my goal always. Yeah, so it's not like, yeah, it's not just like, oh shit, I need some smoke, I gotta get that. And that's what I'm using it for. So that's probably why I'm so frustrated with it. I'm not using it for the right reason. Yeah, I mean, besides the gas prices, I've kind of figured that what I need to do there, at least, you know, and I've played with it a little bit. Like, I dropped that. That's why I always liked Brave. I like Brave anyway, the search engine. And I know one of the guys that invented it. Like, I talked to him for a while. He used to watch my videos. And, well, he's the one that told me about it, too. And the Uphold wallet, so, and I would get not a lot, but I would get enough to cash out from there all the time, like once a month, like $80 sometimes and shit, you know. And I would just send it to my Cash App, and that's like a debit card. So yeah, I think I got like 25 cents this month from it, but whatever. I like Brave. Yeah, I still use Brave. That's what I'm using now. Yeah. Yep. Soul, now I stick to my goal always. Damn right, gotta lay my claim. Yeah, it's just that's the one they pay you in over there. So, but yeah, I guess once you can just send Ray anywhere. And I heard that was gonna be that way eventually. So, I invested in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if I can say 9mm. All right, I just said it. I got one last year too. So. So just one. I only got one of those, but I was like, I need something. Shit. I don't know. I don't understand gas prices, but like I don't know. There's some kind of, like the day right after I did this last week when I put her money in, it like crashed. Like everything crashed. So that's why I was having so much trouble at first. It went kind of back up to normal like this weekend. From my understanding, I know my old drummer Chris. He said something like he's traveling around right now, like he was negative like 40 grand or whatever. Like he's got money and shit, you know. But he wasn't worried about it. Said it was gonna go back up. So I've been traveling all over this world, yeah. I never see a black glows in no other garden. Pellet gun. Glorified version of the pellet gun. Is that a song? Ooh. Black roses in my garden. Black roses in my garden. I hear my mother-in-law got her booster. She got her booster. Heard my brother did too. I mean, I ain't saying nothing, but it's I don't know. It's crazy. $3.89. I think here in South Cackalack, I think it's like $2.98 now in South Cackalack. I think. Yeah. I guess. Like Friday they took the kids with them out to eat or something like that, and then like I'm like, where the fuck are my kids? Because they weren't home yet. Her mom, they got the booster and was sick as shit, so her dad had to come bring them home. $3.09. I'm pretty sure it was $2.98 the other day. Yeah, dude, it was like so cheap last year or earlier this year too. It was less than $2 last year. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy.
Something special, special in my garden. Black roll.
No, I know. Yeah, there's nothing you can do because people are gonna do what they're gonna do, but it's just crazy to me. Just hope for the best. Hope for the best.
Odysee, that's so special to me.
See, it's weird to me. You're allowed to drive around here. Crazy. Water. And just because they told me to stay home, I went out. Fuck you. You can't tell me what to do. I went out and stuck my face everywhere, no mask on, like, smiling through doors and shit. Yeah, in-law, yep. She got it. Me too. Hack whack. Is that a thing? I thought it was just a weird way of saying Carolina. Her parents are really dumb. I don't get this. She comes from money where I don't. I don't get how people that are so dumb can have like money and like all this nice stuff and stuff. I think her father's a little smarter, but still pretty dumb too. I don't know. And I'm not putting them down. I'm just saying they're pretty dumb. I don't get it. I saw a helicopter the other day with like a fucking tampon hanging out of it. I'll show you. Where's the tampon? Yeah, I mean, how you got money and shit? I mean, they're not rich, but I mean, compared to me and my family, that would be rich, in my opinion, compared to us. Okay, we're fucking like scummy white trash. I'm just gonna put it out there. That's what we would have been considered at least. I'm not trying to label us or anything, but no shame up in our game, whatever. What is this? Where's the tampon? We're gonna stick this. Alright, I give up on that because nothing's fucking working. We'll look for that later. I don't know what the fuck it is. Buy anything now. Man, I just got like a craving for like a barbecue sandwich. That shit would be delicious. Yeah, I guess so. They're good at following orders. I don't know. I can't even fathom. I can't fathom it. It's like I don't know. Maybe well, there's people that like telling people what to do. That think they know everything, and there's people that like being told what to do. Maybe they're the same people. I don't know. Some people like being fucking like beat the shit beat out of them. They get off on it. They're ball stomping and shit. Just because you like having your ball stomped in with fucking like high heels doesn't mean I want it. It's not my thing. Sorry. I don't want to be kicked in the nuts. I don't get off on that. Thank you. I don't want you to stomp on my nuts. It's because you're into that. Doesn't mean I am. A dingleberry. Yep. They probably like getting pegged too. I don't want to be pegged. Get the fuck away from me, It's not my thing. Exactly. I don't want no pain. I'm already in pain. Okay. That's like, I'm in pain right now. I don't want any more of that. Jesus Christ. Get the fuck away from me then.
Them coming at me area want to kill
I don't want to be beaten with whips and shit. I don't want to even pretend with that shit. Well, yeah. I know. Well, I don't know personally. I do know because I was in ROTC. You know what? I found a fucking embarrassing picture too of myself today because Earl was over here. We're looking at pictures. I was like 13 in ROTC. Oh god, it's right here. All right, I found an embarrassing picture. Okay, 13 years old. I took ROTC because I was a fat kid, and you had to take either a gym or ROTC. And I didn't want to take showers with like a bunch of guys and shit. Little navy uniform. A good sporty. Little hat and all that shit. At the state of detention. Look at that. That's like a threaded tiger painting. Not painting. Crocheted or whatever. That's like a picture of my mom over there from like the 70s. Yep. I took it so I didn't have to think. You want to see an awesome picture of me when I was like 10? Damn right. AC/DC. Fucking hockey haircut and all that shit. Rock and roll, motherfucker, you know? 10 years old. Heavy metal, dirt bikes, all that shit, you know? Yep. Oh, hell yeah, man. I played fucking ice hockey. Oh, in that, yeah, because it was probably too big for me or whatever. Well, it's, you know, it was the 80s. So I raced dirt bikes, played ice hockey, and listened to fucking metal and rock and roll. WAAF out of Boston. Played Nintendo and hung out. See, like my stepfather, who I thought was my father, he got us into dirt bikes and shit. So there were like only teenagers hanging out smoking pot with my stepfather. We'd all play like Nintendo. We'd play like Excite Bike or Zelda or like Mario and shit. Fucking have me hold a fucking 2x4 on the ice while he fucking slap shots, hockey pucks at me, hit me in the fucking leg. I had to walk it off, you know. I had a denim jacket with the green Metallica patch on the back. Yep, I had that jacket. Wore all the damn time. Oh yeah, well I raced KTM 80 in Southwick motocross when I was 10. I haven't ridden a dirt bike since I was 11 now, but up until I was 11. He had me jump my brother and sister. He trained me and shit. I thought he was my dad, though. I didn't know he wasn't. Not until we moved here, and he left my mom and told me the truth that it was my real father. But he didn't act like it, though. You know, I'll give him that. I actually there was a falling out and all this shit. Not just with everybody, you know. I called him a few years ago and thanked him and shit after, you know. So I felt like doing it. So I guess I saw it from a different point of view, you know. Shit, I learned how to ice skate before I learned how to roller skate. And we did that too. We'd roller skate too. But we go on frozen ponds and shit. Or we go to the Norfolk, I think it was Norfolk ice rink, ice skate rink. I thought about this the other day for some reason. My little brother comes out in the ice. Wham! Fucking slams his head. He's got a golf ball on the side of the back of his head right here. I remember my mom had to wake him up, make sure he wasn't like, didn't have concussion. I gotta look, because, yeah, like I said, Earl was over here, and I was showing pictures of us, like, on tour and shit back in the day. There are a lot of pictures of them, so I gotta see if I have doubles. Because he was taking pictures of my pictures, you know. Yeah, it's really... I think all kids from Massachusetts probably played ice hockey. it was cold. And, you know, the Bruins. So, yeah, we play ice hockey, always. I remember the ice skates hurt my ankles so bad, too. There was ice, so what else did you do, you know? I had this picture somewhere, too. They're not great, they're from afar, but my stepfather also was fucking riding three-wheelers on the ice. Fucking broke through the ice. I mean, I vaguely remember it too. I remember they were like freezing him and his friend Dave or whatever. And there's pictures of the fucking three-wheelers like in the ice with the wheel hanging out and shit. They fell through the ice. I don't know if I was there when it happened or if I went with them to go. Because I remember being there. I might have went with my mom or something to go like help them and bring them clothes and all this shit or whatever. I don't remember. Oh, it's big. She said, Ice Rollerblade too. After I watched fucking, what was that movie called? We just talked about it. Fuck, what was it called? Rollerblade movie. I don't remember what it's called now. Shit. I'm drawing a blank. Jack Black was in it. Seth Green was in it. I'm speechless. No, it wasn't Rollerball. It wasn't Rollerball. God damn it. Why can't I think of the goddamn name? It wasn't hide and seek. What the fuck are you talking about? Shit. Somebody's gotta know. Somebody has the answer. I don't feel like science in it. Science in it. It was one word. God damn it, what is it? How did I lose all my phones? What the fuck? Oh, they're over here. No, it's on roller derby. I played some roller derby things though. Like we played roller derby practice once, I remember. What was the fucking movie? Oh, I know. Seth Green was in it, Jack Black was in it. It's like early 90s. Airborne, thank you. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's bugging me. Airborne. You're right. So that Christmas, we all got rollerblades, my whole neighborhood. I remember I was like, just fucking going at it, and there's like a speed bump there. And I went, whoo, bam, like busting my ass. Yes, that's good. Did you just say that? What's going on here? Why did I think about a bug for some reason? I don't know. Bug. There's no bugs. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Is it worth watching now? Probably not, but it was awesome in 1993, so or 4 or whatever. I don't know if I can watch it. Kid moves from California and, you know, can't surf, and so they skate. So it's one of those kind of movies. And they gotta skate down like Devil's Hill or some shit like that. And here's one I'll recommend, just because it just came to my mind. You know what? My brother just had a baby shower, and they were gonna have this themed baby shower, but they wouldn't make the cake because of copyright issues. All right, you ready for this? Surf Ninjas. He was gonna have a fucking Surf Ninjas baby shower. You ever see that movie? Rob Schneider's in it. What's in, dude? We used to watch that when we were younger for some reason. I don't know. Fucking Surf Ninjas. You know, that's weird that they won't do that on cakes, but it's true. Because I used to work at Walmart. And I remember after the Twilight book came out or some shit like that, they were making like, they wanted the Twilight cake. And they couldn't print the book cover or movie cover or whatever. So I got paid to do this. I drew it with pencil. I drew it. And they copied my drawing and used it. And I remember It was hard. Hands are hard. Like the hardest thing to fucking draw. Hands. They look pretty good. I don't have it. I don't know what it looks like. I know it looked good though. Yeah, they always have me do projects like that sometimes. So I drew a cake.
Hey baby, hey beautiful, I know precisely what you need. I wanna lay you down so I can relieve you.
Try drawing hands. This shit's hard. Little bush, huh? A little bush. You know what? It's weird that it's not weird. That little Bush is Big Bush, Papa Bush, graduated Yale with Fauci's father-in-law. It's not weird, but it's weird. You know, I mean, it's not weird. Like, I'm not surprised, I'm saying. So, there's a lot of words here. What are you talking about? Liam the Cube, that's where it's at, yes. That's how I knew I liked my boss right away, because we started talking at the same age when I got this job. And I started talking and shit, and he's like, you ever heard of Liam the Cube? I'm like, yes, I have. All right, you're cool in my book. Yeah, 1948. And his name is John H. Grady Jr. And that's Christine Grady, Fauci's wife's father. I don't know if his dad was, but his father-in-law probably was, yeah. I don't know if he was, but he graduated the same year. Actually, I didn't read it all, but I think I found, like, somebody wrote an article, not like any, like, magazine or like anything like that, not mainstream, but somebody did some, like, digging. And I didn't read it, I gotta find it again. They say that they were in, whatever, Kappa, whatever their like fucking stupid name, their COVID names, whatever those are. They were in those together. Oh, you did say in-law, yeah. Probably, yeah, he probably was. I just can't say for sure. I mean, what are the chances? And then, you know, because Fauci worked under George H.W. Bush, so his father-in-law probably knew him because they graduated the same fucking year. What are the chances? Choctaw, I don't know what that is. What is that, engine? Part engine? I don't know what Choctaw is. I got some part engine in me too. Penobscot. Penobscot. I was right? Alright. I was right. I'm only 132. I think my great grandfather maybe. I don't know. I think that's what it is. I never met him. You know, there is, I don't know what the deal with him is, but I think there is like this little beat, like not a trailer park. It's kind of like camping, but still like little trailers. So kind of like a little tiny trailer park right on the beach. This is where we go when we do go to the beach. It's usually like right around there by Spring May Pier. So I wouldn't mind if you could just rent that for the week. I think she said she checked on it. They could get it ready for like 6 months or 6 weeks or something.
The sky is the limit, out of my way. You can't get me down. No time for the wicked. If you're in my line, I'ma go around the
Well, literally, like right on the beach. It's not really an RV campground, but kind of. Hold on. Do we have girth here? Did we get Google girth? I wonder if it goes there. Find it probably quick if I go spring. Aid. Spell it wrong. That's all right. We'll get close. Spring Aid. Here. All right, here. Maybe we can get a look. Maybe we can get a little look at it. It's like 2 miles from my house. All right, here's Spring Maid. Right, not Spring Maid. What is that? That's Pier 14. Wait a minute. Spring Maid. I typed it. I was close. I typed it close. Here we go. Okay. That's Spring Maid? Yeah, all right, here's Spring Maid. So we drive down here and we usually park right here. So yeah, we park here. So this is the trailer park thing. I don't know how close you can get. This thing on like Street View. I don't see it. And hold on. Or better. Alright, here we go. Get out of here. Okay. Alright, so we're back. Okay. It's more colorful. These are the little trailers. I wonder if we can get to them from here. Oh, yeah, right here. Because every time we walk by and... Oh, there's porta potties here now. It's 2014. Alright, there's porta potties here now. Every time we walk by, I gotta pee. This is it. Look at that. Right on the beach. And I think you have to, I don't know how long you gotta stay there though, but yeah. I think it'd be pretty cool. Little trailers on the beach. See, you've got a hubcap there. Look at that. And by the pier, that was, the pier was fucked up from a couple years ago in a hurricane. I think it's back open now. Like it was 2012. There was a porta potty then. Where'd it go? It was temporarily gone. Actually, there's a big old porta potty there now. Just because this is the place we always go. Ooh. At the trailer park looked then. The same. All right, wonderful. Was the hubcap there? Oh, they put the hubcap there later on. Oh, wait, what's this? Yeah, or whatever. Smoking drugs. Hey. So there you go. There you go. Holy shit. I'd be going like, if you combine both streams, like 2.5 hours. It's called, I don't know what that's called exactly, because I exited out of it, didn't I? Hold on. Let me get there. Just this campground. Oh, Spring Maid Beach Resort. Yeah, Spring Maid. So, yeah. Same as the pier. Spring Maid Pier. Spring Maid. Like Spring Maid. Is that a word? I don't know. Like a spring and a maid, but one word. Spring Maid. Oh, yeah. Any powers? When they were filming this here, I just started my job at the restaurant under the Sky Wheel, Land Shark, and they were filming this here. So I'd walk down the boulevard to get, because I'd have to park up on the highway, not the highway, but it's like, I guess it's like a highway, and walk down a few blocks. And there was signs everywhere saying that, you know, you could potentially be in the show, you know, that they're filming, so, you know, or whatever. I don't remember exactly what it said, but something like that. I had friends that got paid to go to the baseball field as extras. I think they said they got like $80 a day or whatever, but they had to be there for hours. And I had a job. What's this? don't know where the beat is coming from. In here? There it is. Found you. Whoa. And that's exactly what it's like, yeah. So 240 only, huh? Oh well, the shitty version. Oh, Derriere's. That's why I used to go there all the time. That's the first strip club I went to. All nude. No, it was called Dangerous Curves then, but same building. Been Derriere's a million times, though. I used to do cocaine in that bathroom.
What's cracking, y'all? Your base town's looking nice. I'm hoping to get there myself this season. Mahalo, you fucking surfers, you goddamn nerds. I'm just kidding. We're all part of the tribe. How are the brakes looking? Got some lefts, some rights, some green rims, A-frames?
It's dead, you sponger.
Hell yeah, I'm a sponger. I'll fucking sponge this whole entire ocean up with my big old dick. Damn it. Back on it.
Like, Kenny Powers is like the typical dude you'd see here, too.
Looks like KP's about to titty fuck this wave. Adios. God damn it. What the hell was that all about, man? You snaked my wave.
Sorry about that, mister. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you didn't mean to snake me? How about this, huh? I didn't mean to do this. You fucking watch what happens if you're not a local. Locals only, you fucking grommet. Stay off my beach!
Yeah. Yep. No, that's the stadium by my work. The link, hold on. Yeah, what is it? Season 2 or it's season 3. They filmed Eastbound now in season 3 here. That's right. Season 2 was in Mexico. But I know I watched it when season 1 came out because it's fucking hilarious, right? And I remember in season 1 he was like, the girl was like, I'm gonna get you Myrtle Beach drunk. You know, when you hear your town, like you hear your town or whatever, your ears perk up. I'm like, hell yeah, I know what that's like. Shit. But I mean, just like the character anyway, it's just like somebody I would hang out, like see at a bar or something, like, you know. It's weird because I'm not originally from here, but I grew up here still, you know. So feels like home. Feels like home to me. Well, and on that, it's been almost like 2 hours and 45 minutes. Goose Creek, I've heard of Goose. I don't know if I've been there though. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for hanging out for my birthday. Adolf, thank you again. You're too generous tonight. But I love you guys, and I'm a year older, so I'll deal with that. I really don't care. Oh, I got birthday cake I can go eat, and ice cream. I'm gonna go pick out. I love you guys. I hit the wrong button. Now it's all awkward. No thought.